Hello, I'm back with another pellet rifle. This is a Archer 87, and I'm going to butcher this word, which I really apologize. It's Polish, but in Poland it's known as a Lucznik 87, and I could very well have badly mispronounced that, so I apologize. I'll put an annotation of how that's written. But for the English-speaking markets, or Canada at least, as far as I'm aware, it's referred to as an Archer 87. And I have a feeling that the name Archer 87 was exclusively used for the Canadian market because when I search up Archer 87, the only results I get online are from a Canadian airgun forum. So it was likely only, under the Archer 87 name anyway, it was likely only exported to Canada, and then Lucznik 87 for elsewhere.
So, much like the Slavia 620, it's an all-wood and all-steel construction. This specific air rifle was manufactured in 1972 in Poland. So, again, like the Slavia 620, this was made in a communist country during the Cold War, which, for me personally, that just adds a bit of cool factor to it. I should mention that both this and the Slavia 620 are not exactly, very desirable air rifles. They're not really worth a lot of money. They're just kind of cool in their own way. So, yet again, it's a steel trigger, which the only difference here is that this one's kind of hollowed out, whereas the Slavia 620, the trigger is just a solid piece. So, there's your little there's a loop there, and one over here for attaching a sling. A major difference from the Slavia 620 is that this has a locking brake barrel, where the other one does not have a locking brake barrel. This one does. To unlock it, you gotta pull that back, and then you can break it. And as with pretty much every other brake barrel pellet gun, you just gotta pull this all the way back until you can't anymore, and then you bring it back, and that's how you cock it. And that's where you put your pellets. Again, rifle barrel.
There you see Archer 87. It's a 177 caliber pellet rifle made in Poland. And there you have a rail to mount a scope, if you so choose. Now, unlike the Slavia 620, the Archer 87 does not have the date denoted by numbers. Instead, they used a lettering system, and I really don't remember where I read it, but it just kind of stuck with me, and the F signifies that this was produced in 1972. So again, this was made in Poland in 1972. This was also my dad's rifle, like the Slavia 620. For whatever reason, he preferred the Slavia 620 over this one, mainly because the Slavia is lighter. Personally, I much prefer this one because it's heavier, but that's just me.
This is a very, very well-built rifle. It feels very robust,
and it's already lasted a good 40 years, and it still works perfectly, and I'm guaranteed it'll last at least another 40 years and still be working fine. I'm sure of it. And with that ends this two-part video on the Slavia 620 air rifle and the Archer 87 air rifle. Very cool pellet guns, air rifles that my father had when he was a kid, when he was my age, younger than me even. It's kind of funny, he talks about back in the early 70s walking down the streets of Quebec City with one of these, and no one really cared, but you do that now, you'd have cops on you and media all over you. But times have changed, eh?
So, thank you for watching. This has been RedLink27 on the Southwest NS Productions channel,
and I hope you have a good one.